September might feel like the closing chapter of summer, but out in the wild, this month is quietly abundant. While many think the foraging season is ending, some of the most fascinating, overlooked foods are ripening right now. Foods our ancestors depended on, but most of us walk past without noticing. Today, we're going to step into hedgerows, fields, and forests to uncover these forgotten wild foods of September. I'll show you how to identify them safely, share their uses, and of course, the health benefits that make them worth gathering. Autumn olive, Elaeagnus umbellata. As the days shorten, hedgerows often glow with clusters of tiny, red berries. This is autumn olive. At first glance, they might look like just another berry bush, but look closer. The leaves have a silvery shimmer on the underside, almost like they've been dusted with glitter. The berries themselves are dotted with tiny silver specks, which is a giveaway you've found the right plant. Now, these berries are tart, sometimes so puckery they'll make your lips purse, but they're incredibly nutritious, packed with lycopene, the same antioxidant that makes tomatoes heart healthy. They can be eaten raw, but most people prefer them as jams, sauces, or dried for later. A quick safety note. People sometimes confuse autumn olive with buckthorn, which also grows in hedgerows. The difference? Buckthorn berries are dark purple to black and grow in messy clusters right along the stems, while autumn olive berries are bright red, speckled, and hang on little stalks. Buckthorn berries are a strong laxative, definitely not what you want in your wild harvest. American hazelnut, Corylus americana. September is nut season, and one of my favorites to gather is the American hazelnut. These grow as thicket-forming shrubs along woodland edges. The nuts hide inside ragged, leafy husks that look almost like little green crowns. If you're lucky enough to find them before the squirrels do, hazelnuts are a powerhouse food full of protein, vitamin E, and healthy fats. They're delicious roasted, ground into nut butter, or just eaten fresh. Be careful not to confuse them with horse chestnuts, also called buckeyes, which are toxic. The difference is in the husk. True hazelnuts have that frilly, leafy husk, while buckeyes have smooth, spiny or warty green shells, and the nuts inside are shiny and darker brown. Wild crab apples, Melis spp. Crab apples often get ignored because of their size and sour bite. But this time of year, they're at peak ripeness. You'll spot them on small, gnarled trees along old roadsides or near abandoned homesteads, with branches heavy with fruit. They might be too tart to snack on raw, but don't underestimate them. They make some of the best jellies and ciders, and their natural pectin content helps thicken preserves. Plus, crab apples are loaded with vitamin C, a perfect immune boost as we head into cooler weather. To be safe, always check the leaves and growth habit. They should match that of apple trees. Some ornamental trees like hawthorn produce small red fruits too, and while hawthorn berries are edible in moderation, their seeds contain cyanogenic compounds and should never be eaten raw in large amounts. Wild grapes, Vitis spp. Nothing says late summer like the sweet scent of ripe wild grapes drifting through the woods. These vines love to climb trees and fences, with peeling bark and large, lobed leaves that resemble a garden grapevine. But here's the important warning. Wild grapes are often confused with a toxic look-alike Canada moonseed. Moonseed berries are very similar in color, but each fruit contains only one large, crescent-shaped seed. Grapes have multiple small round seeds, and grapevines always have curling tendrils. Moonseed vines don't. Eat moonseed by mistake, and it can be dangerous. When you've identified true grapes, the possibilities are endless. Fresh eating, jam, juice, even dolma if you gather the leaves. They're full of antioxidants like resveratrol, linked to heart and brain health. Black walnuts, Juglans nigra. September also brings the first drop of black walnuts. If you've ever walked under a large spreading tree and nearly twisted an ankle on a lime-sized green ball, that's probably a black walnut. Inside the green husk is one of the richest tasting nuts you'll ever try. They're notoriously hard to crack, but the reward is worth it. Black walnuts are packed with omega-3 sulfur, supporting brain and heart health. They also have antifungal properties. A quick ID tip: don't confuse them with horse chestnuts. Again, look for that strong citrusy smell when you cut into the green husk. That's walnut. Buckeyes lack that and are toxic. Ground cherries. Physalis spp. One of the most enchanting September finds is the ground cherry, tucked inside little paper lantern husks that fall to the ground when ripe. When you peel back that husk, you'll find a golden berry with a tropical pineapple-like flavor. But here's the catch. Only fully ripe ground cherries are safe to eat. The unripe green berries and the leaves contain solanine, which is toxic. The rule is, if it's still green or clings tightly to the plant, don't touch it. Wait until they fall naturally to the ground and the husk turns papery and tan. These golden berries are high in vitamins A and C, perfect for immunity and vision health, and they make amazing salsas or jams. Sheep sorrel, Rumix acetosella. And finally, for a fresh green in September, sheep sorrel is still going strong in meadows and lawns. Its small arrow-shaped leaves have a tangy, lemony taste that brightens up salads or soups. The caution here is oxalic acid. In small amounts, it's fine, even beneficial, but in large amounts it can contribute to kidney stones. If you have kidney issues, this is one to skip. But otherwise, it's a wonderful wild green, bringing a burst of brightness to an autumn meal. So, as you can see, September isn't just about harvest from the garden. Nature's pantry is still offering up gifts if you know where to look. From the tart sparkle of autumn olive to the earthy richness of black walnuts, these forgotten wild foods are packed with nutrition, history, and flavor. As always, forage safely. Double-check your IDs, respect the land, and take only what you'll use. If you enjoyed this journey into the forgotten foods of September, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more natural living wisdom, and share your own foraging finds in the comments. Until next time, happy gathering!